Welcome to this demo of the new rules of persuasive presentations. Sell your ideas the Steve Jobs way. Get ready to dramatically improve your next presentation. Hello, I'm Susan, and I'll be your guide through the demo and through the course. Next is a short video about some of the great features you'll find in the full course. I'd like to quickly show you the features you will need to take this course. Over here on your right, we have a notes-taking function. If you'd like to take your notes by typing, you can enter any notes you want to make here and can then save and print them out later. You just click Save and then View All to print them out at the end of the course. Some of us prefer to use pen and paper. If that's you, just click the paper clip icon and print the workbook. You'll use this to jot down your thoughts or participate in the interactive exercises in the course. Next is an example of Carmine leading the course.
We all have stories to tell, ideas to share, products or services to promote. Some people are better than others at telling those stories and communicating their ideas. So today we're going to introduce you to what I call the new rules of persuasive presentations. They're new because I believe that for a lot of you, these ideas will be fresh. For others, the techniques represent a new way to tackle an old problem, how to sell your ideas persuasively.
And next is a sample of Carmine introducing a concept.
Now let's focus on the three elements that all inspiring presentations must have. The best, most persuasive presentations are understandable, memorable, and emotional. So think about it. If I don't understand what you're saying because your message is filled with jargon or it's too confusing, you'll never persuade me of anything. If I can't remember what you said, how am I going to repeat it to somebody else, especially if I need to get buy-in? And finally, if it's not emotional, you stand virtually no chance of changing my mind or connecting with me.
Now watch Carmine introduce the video clips that help you learn more about creating persuasive presentations.
You're probably familiar with one of the most famous ads in television history, the Ridley Scott ad for Macintosh that was only played once during the Super Bowl in 1984. Well, in 1983, Steve Jobs revealed the ad to employees. The original video is on YouTube. Watch as Steve Jobs painted a dramatic picture of a company, IBM, which he said was bent on world domination. Apple, he said, would be the only company to stand in its way. It was very, very dramatic. Take a look for yourself.
Throughout the course, Carmine will be introducing short video clips of leaders like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Marissa Mayer, Scott Forstall, and many others, demonstrating the techniques you will be learning. Carmine and I will be leading you through a series of interactive exercises that will help you develop skills to craft your presentation's message. In the full course, these interactive exercises can be completed on screen or in your workbook. Here's an example of some quick tips that are available in the full version of the course. Here you will see a sample of a video about the use of eye contact. Commit most of your training to memory to avoid reading from notes. Even Steve Jobs had notes that were out of the audience's sight, but you don't want to have to look down or at your PowerPoint notes for each and every slide transition. The slide should be your cue, so you can glance at it and then keep your attention focused on your audience. Visit CarmineGalloAcademy.com to purchase the course by clicking the Purchase tab on the site. And get ready to learn more about the new rules of persuasive presentations. Sell your ideas the Steve Jobs way.